said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. And the Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So UCLA's offense will go to work first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right. David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
The margin for error is so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Well, just nothing happening that time for the QB, right? RPO keeps it. He's trying to throw, nobody there. He tries to buy time, getting out to his right-hand side, but the defense took everything away and just forced the quarterback to have to eat the football.
It'll be 3rd and long. Finds his man. It's Henderson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. So Purdue's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They're working that left side. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. To the air on first down. Dumps it to the back. He's got it. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. The Boilermakers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. They'll run the screen. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Boilermakers! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Short throw to the sideline is caught. He's out of bounds, and they'll move the chains with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The play action fake. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, UCLA! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over East Carolina. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw again. Shoots it to the left. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Boilermakers are rolling down the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catch in the middle. It's Bettis. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That last completion sets him up on second down. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Gibbs. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to throw, it's Tremble. Tight end finds a soft spot. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Boilermakers have it with a first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Purdue! The offense cashing it in on that drive. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Looking to throw on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. He's got an open man. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the period, and Purdue has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. They're going to ride this running back. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab on the left. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Bruins had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to... Touchdown, Bruins! Great job by the back on the option.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll leave it with him. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Tremble. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit, and you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Fair catch, called for and made. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Got him downfield. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the big fella. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They just keep firing. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, UCLA! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. The Boilermakers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Tremble. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll run play action. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Catch in the middle. It's Tanner. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
At the 18. That's a first down for the offense.
They'll send the back in motion. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruin.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. And the Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Tremble. Here comes the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Right on the money. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Wide open downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. The defense will converge, and out of bounds he goes at the 40. Second down coming up.
Brings up second down.
Off play action. Under fire. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Finding open areas. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
On to punt it away.
Punt is on its way. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
The Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Boilermakers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A strike downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Dead center perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wants to throw. It's Tremble. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. Wants to throw it. Rushes on him. Another incompletion on third down. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
To the ground. He's got it again. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. The RPO, it's complete. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Bruins are on the move. Power football with the run.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Henderson. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Quickly complete. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Using the quick game. Touchdown, UCLA! And the pummeling has started. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. North Carolina is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Ramses isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 5 over Virginia Tech. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Back to throw, it's Tremble. That's caught, it's Bettis. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game, and now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Tanner. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
He'll keep it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls and fires complete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking downfield, it's Tremble. Bringing the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
How about this defense? No mercy. Like, listen, I know we're up big, but they are still hunting, still flying around, still chasing, still making life really miserable for this offense.
Gets it out quickly. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Oh, they're after it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He takes it at the 45, and the returner is stopped. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Tanner. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. And the Bruins are in the red zone. Hand off from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And that'll not only be a 1st down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The Bruins are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got to...
Touchdown, Bruins! Quick strike through the air for the score. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the air, it's Tremble. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. It's complete to the left. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, UCLA. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in Week 3.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you've got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
To throw, it's Tremble. Finds his big tight end. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. The Boilermakers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw again. He's got him. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Yeah, and this defense just putting the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. They'll go to the ground. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly, Dave.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Boom. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Tremble. Trying to set up the screen. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Find some fresh air. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Boilermakers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He's got it down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Got the back over the middle. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been